Hari Om, my dear students. In the previous session, we have discussed the concept of data types and its different classifications, such as fundamental data types, derived data types, and user-defined data types. And also discuss the syntax of declaring a variable in a program. Fundamental data types such as char, int, float, double, and void are discussed in previous class. Today we are going to talk about memory representation of fundamental data types. The main purpose of declaring variable is to allocate the memory space. Okay. First we will discuss about the memory allocation for fundamental data types. What are the fundamental data types? Char, int, float, double. The memory space for char is 1 byte. In term of bits, it consists of 8 bits. The range of values minus 128 to 127. Next one is integer data type, which consists of 2 bytes. In term of bits, 16 bits. The range is minus 32,768 to 32,767. Float, the memory byte is 4 bytes. Each memory bytes are calculated in term of bits. We multiply the 8. The next data type is double. The double memory space is 8 bytes. The next concept is data type modifiers. Modifiers means to modify the storing capacity of fundamental data types. This modifier is also called as qualifiers. All the fundamental data types are modified except void data type. In C++, there are 4 modifiers, that is signed, unsigned, long, short. The memory allocation for these data type is, for example, short have 2 bytes, unsigned have 2 bytes, signed short also have 2 bytes. The range, bits, in term of bytes, these are all same as both short and signed short. Next one is long int. Long int memory space is 4 bytes, unsigned long int 4 bytes, signed long int have 4 bytes. The next data type is char data type. Each character data type have only 1 bytes for either signed or unsigned char. The next one is memory allocation for floating point data types. Includes float, double, long double. The memory allocation for float is 4 bytes, double 8 bytes, long double 10 bytes. The memory allocation is sometimes differ from one compiler to another compiler. For example, this table shows the difference between Turbo C++ and Dev C++ allocation of memory. The slight variation for these two compilers. For example, int and long double. Int in Turbo C++ 2, but in Dev C++ 4, which is same as unsigned int and signed int. And also long double in Turbo C++ 10. In Dev C++, the memory allocation for long double is 12. This is the main difference between Turbo C++ and Dev C++. The next concept is size of operator. The size of operator is used to find the size of the data type. For example, in this program, first you include the header file and then using namespace std, and then within the main function you should declare the statements. So here int or or variable declare pannirkom, and then float z is one of the variable, and then print the size of z. So here we use size of operator. This is the spelling is mentioned SIZEOF. This is the one of the predefined function. Okay. So the output of this program is 4 because the Z is declared in float. Thank you, students.